One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad from the American, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pen their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Temple's offense will go to work for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return. Most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Quarterback extends the play. On the run, deep down the right side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Sooners!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Sooners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Gives it on the option. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense is all over it. A fumble recovery for a touchdown.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Boston College stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Chestnut Hill. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Dropping back, it's McCoy. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Tatum. Spins away from the defense. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Gives it on the option. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start, offense.
And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Calls his own number. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Connection to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's McCoy. Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the run. Running free. Touchdown, Owls. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You don't oftentimes say you need to score a touchdown in the 1st quarter, but when you're losing 21-0 in the 1st, they had to score right there, and they did. Nice job by the offense, executing on the drive, punctuating it with a touchdown. Now their defense has got to finally wake up and get a stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Finds him out of the backfield. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Gets it past the marker. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. On the ground, it's Tatum. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The short hands, it's Robinson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. It's just got enough space. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Tempo lines up quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Mateer. On target. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wheeler. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass, try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hines is tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Temple lining up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Moving away from pressure. The throw. Fires to the tight end. Flying the friendly skies. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Split backs here. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Sooners will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air, it's McCoy. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play-action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Out of the gun to give to the back. Spins away from the defender. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To throw, it's Mateer. Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Oh, better look out! And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gibson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Got it behind the line. It's Wheeler. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back has it. Jukes his way for more. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Sooners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Touch pass on the run. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And another passing touchdown for this Sooner quarterback. He keeps this up, and he might wind up in that 100 touchdown club with Baker Mayfield and Landry Jones.
So many good guys that have had good days, but how about this day? I mean, fitting the ball all over the yard, just padding the stats, and you start mentioning guys like Jones, and you start mentioning guys like Baker Mayfield, that's Sooner pristine legacy there.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going?
He lost one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Owls. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Sends it back in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Caught in the backfield. It's Worthy. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Caught behind the line. It's Barnes. Got it inside the 5th. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
Positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Temple lining up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Bears the pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Got enough for the 1st. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
Give the offensive line tons of credit on that running play. Just working really well as a unit right now. They're being physical. They're getting a lot of push. And you see guys working up into the 2nd level, getting hats on hats at linebackers and DBs as they try to get involved. This O-line right now really showcasing their physicality.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Makes the grab. He will be stopped. Couldn't turn the corner, and the defense makes the play. The Owls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Give to the running back. And some room to work. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep from...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Pulls it in. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? This offense has had the ball forever. 14th play of the drive. Pressure coming. A little screen to the running back. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get every...
Turning it on. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a real...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Temple lining up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Sweet cut there. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. He wants to change this route. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Oklahoma, 73, Temple, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
First down, Temple.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward